Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Coming to you live from Southern California, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Rebels and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
San Diego Padres.
And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Logan Gilbert.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
About to get started here. Stepping in, Jonah Patton. Gilbert, multi-time All-Star, making his first start of the year. He joined the team as a free agent. In the air to left center. And a quick out, number 1. Okay, let's check out the lineup.
The second baseman, Fernando Escobar.
The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Junior Pena.
Now, Junior Pena. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that'll do it. Middle of the first. No score after a half inning. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill, Jacob Jeffries. What do you look for here?
He's got 4 pitches. All of them are plus pitches. But the key to his success, he's got to get ahead in the count. That way he can use those secondary pitches. It's going to be a big start for him today.
Leading off, Dorian Wheeler. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. And foul ball. Struck him out swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, they're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get 1 pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Ezequiel Tovar.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Ezequiel Tovar.
Ball.
Here's the 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ripped to short. Gets it to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Petco Park. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Gene Martin digs in now. Back up the middle and a base hit. And it gets by him. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you've got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
This one in the air, right field. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
1 out, the runner at second here on opening day. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
And it's second. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first, and now 2 gone.
Batting it, the third baseman, Kurt Cooper.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. In the air, left field, on his way over. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Darren Tucker. That clips a corner. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. 2-2 now. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over.
He's in there.
It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Leadoff man aboard on the air, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So We'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Down to second, and he's in there easily. Safe with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. What a stop. Nicely done for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exact.
This one in the air right field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game. One out man at first. Here's the veteran first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Battling here as he fouls it away. Tied up here in the early going. And now 2-2.
That's a ball.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him. 2 gone.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Gavin.
One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Now it's the right fielder. The next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Ball out there on the mound. He's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. Back here in San Diego, here's the catcher, Christopher Dinelli. Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Outside low, and now 3-2. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Next for Austin, the designated hitter, Jonah Madden.
Kick the 3-2. Runner on the go. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Misses again, 5 in a row. Six straight outside the strike zone.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runners on the move. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Double play ball to second. To Tovar. And that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Dorian Wheeler. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin.
Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time. In the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one not close, and it's 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count.
Did he go?
He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. We played 3 full innings, and we're tied at 1. Welcome back. Here's a look at this
For the
team's
Rebels,
early
the
season
left fielder,
projection.
Number 44, Gene Martin.
On the ground, Tovar. On to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Jorge Valdez. In the air, right field. And there's 2 down. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Darren Tucker. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
2 out. 2 down, bases empty. So digging in now for San Diego, Jonathan Aranda.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And a big swing and a miss. Pitch in the
Down,
dirt.
ball.
Ball 3. This one in the air, center field. Valdez under it. That is the inning. The Padres get 1 in the inning with a solo blast. Back here at Petco Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Benito Mesa getting ready to hit. Popped in the air, left field, and there's 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay
Up
close.
next for the Rebels, the third baseman, Kurt Cooper.
And that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning. Kurt Cooper with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Jonah Patton now at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. Now a rip into left center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A 3-run shot, and now they're out in front. It's 4-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
So digging in, Junior Pena. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Rebels. the
Just
left
kept
fielder,
it simple.
number
Played
24,
Pepper with the middle of the
Gene
infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Logan Gilbert out of the game, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Franklin
Padres,
Zachary
number
will take
7,
over here on for his
Franklin
major league
Zachary.
debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, sure there's some.
That ends the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 4-2. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in San Diego, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So here's the Padres DH, number 10. Right through there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That's the ball.
That misses. 3-2 down. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So up next, Dorian Wheeler.
Dorian Wheeler.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And it's second. Got him looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Late on that fastball.
Well, the next pitch he throws will be pitch number 100 as he tries to battle through a tough situation here in the 5th.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Pena. And that is the inning. Padres leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now,
Leading
Jorge
off for
Valdez.
Austin, the center fielder. Jorge Valdez.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Under it. One down.
Up next for the Rebels, the right fielder, number 8, Johnny.
And a 2-1 on the way.
Beck.
So a man aboard now with one away.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Benito.
Here's the
Mesa.
shortstop at the plate, Benito Mesa. Here's a 1-1. Runner on the move. Just a slow ground ball this time. Sends it to first. No chance of the double play with the runner in motion. Now that's smacked to right center. And that'll do it. The Rebels have the lead 4-2.
Now pitching.
Back
Bart
now for the bottom of the
Tomlinson.
6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Bart Tomlinson, ready to make his season debut. Pitch misses inside. Ball 2.
You know, these Padres really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That's in there. That's strike 2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Got him swinging. One up, one down.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do
Up
against a
next
hitter
for
like
the
this,
Padres,
known for using the entire
center fielder,
field. Just
Darren
couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Late on that fastball.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. That misses.
Ball.
And the count is 3-1. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
Pretty
Take
easy
your
walk
base.
right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's the third baseman. Now all even up. Center field. Valdez under it. And the inning is over. One left for San Diego. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here at Petco Park. Top of inning number 7, Christopher Dinella digs in now.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning.
That's up.
That's a great recipe for success right there.
That one ripped left field. Carrying well. And gone. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 5-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got it double.
Man, he just absolutely
The
turned
batter,
on that
number
one,
3.
ripped it down the
Second
line.
base,
Nice job of staying in his
Fernando
mechanics.
Escobar.
Here's the second baseman, Fernando Escobar. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Going. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add on. It's 7-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Franklin Zachary will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Out of the
Padres,
bullpen for the Padres,
number
Carlos
23,
Castro.
Carlos
And with the big
Castro.
deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way. Would for one in a close game.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the hits just keep on coming. Well, let's get a better feel for that rocket by diving into the numbers with StatCast. Singy, he didn't miss it.
No, clearly not. I mean, he launched that ball at 118 off the bat, and that's just ridiculous power. You know, very few guys can hit a ball as hard as he just did right there.
Now a chance for Gene Martin. On the ground to second, might be 2. To Tovar. On the first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off.
No, that's out.
That's off
No,
the
that
mark.
missed. That's a
And
ball.
now it's 3-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 7-2 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching.
Benji Reese takes over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game.
Foul ball.
So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Payoff pitch. Ground ball left side.
And foul.
And foul ball. That one.
Take
So
your base.
lead off walk. Catcher
The
challenge.
batter,
We'll take
number
another
10,
look.
Designated hitter,
So
Gavin.
the call stands. So they're now out of challenges. Next is the designated hitter. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Aranda gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Up and in, and the count's full. And ball 4 to aboard.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the
The
umpire.
right fielder, number 34, Cannarella.
And that's in there at the knees. Stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball's often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
Next for the Padres, Dorian Wheeler. 2 on, 1 out. Line, and that's a base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. He's safe. It's 7-3.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Right through there for a strike. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Ezequiel Tovar, the next up for the Padres. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging for the K. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 8th inning coming up. The Rebels out front here, 7-3. Back here in San Diego, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 4.
Now at the plate, Benito Mesa. Runner on the go. Safe at second, and that was not close. Man at second. In the air to left center. And there's one away. Into center. Base hit into the outfield. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and it's 8-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
This one in the air, center field. Tucker gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Rebels, the designated hitter, Jonah Madden.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Carlos Castro won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm
For the
Bo
Padres,
Yamada comes on now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That catches the zone for a strike. 1-2.
That's
Ball
a
outside.
great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
Quick move to first, and he's back in
Hey,
easily.
he needs to throw.
Runner takes off in the air out towards left center. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Digging in. Darren Tucker. Here's a 1-1.
Good
Ball
purpose
up.
pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
This one in the air. Cooper takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, number 3, Trevor.
Ball to strike.
Cunningham.
Nope. Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That misses, and it's 3-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout, and that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman. There's the swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away. Hard hit left side. Padres go down 1-2-3. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Fernando Escobar.
Time asked for at the plate
Time.
prior to. The 2-1 pitch. The 2-1. Dives and he can't hang on. The flip. Pretty nice play there.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Next to hit, Junior Pena. This one chopped up the middle. Slings to first in time. Two down, nobody on.
That's inside. Ball.
Hard hit to right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Valdez will hit next. On the ground to short, Tovar. Slings to first, and that's the third out. The Rebels.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on
Charlton
here, Charlton Hills. On for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
No, that missed.
battling here as he fouls it away.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Got him looking. One away. And now the DH. The 1-1. Out to short. Not in time.
he's safe.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
No, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little bit.
Pena over to second, out. A double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
pitching for the
You're out.
Isotope, number 42, Blake Adams.
Ball 4, take your base.
Now pitching for Las Vegas,
Ball 4,
number
take your base.
42,
Out.
Frank Mazzucato.
You're out. Out. That's ball 4. Out. You're out. Ball 4, take your base.
Now pitching for the
Out.
Isotope,
3.
number
Out.
42,
Out.
Elvis
3.
Garcia.
You're out.
Now pitching for
Ball
the
4,
Isotope,
take your base.
number
Out.
42, Carlos Rivera. Now pitching for the Isotope,
3.
number 42, Pablo Domingo.
You're out. 3.
Now pitching for Las Vegas,
3.
number 42, Jacob Miller. Now pitching for
Out.
the Isotope,
That's ball 4.
number 42, Pablo Ramirez.
Out. 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 You're out. Safe. Out. Out. Ball 4, take your base. Out. You're out. 3. Ball 4, take your base.
Now pitching
3.
for the
3.
Supercats,
3.
number 8, Devereaux Harrison.
First base. Out. Out. Safe. 3. Out. 3. You're out. 3. That's ball 4.
Now pitching for the Fisher
3.
number 1, Jesus
You're out.
Hernandez.
Take. 3. Ball 4, take your base.
Now pitching for the
Out.
Fisher
Out.
number
You're
9,
out.
Alan Trujillo. Now pitching for Hartford,
Out.
number
3.
16,
Out.
Sawyer.
Ball 4, take your base.
Novelli.
Safe. 3.
Now
3.
for the Fisher Cats, number 52,
Out.
Jackie Miller. Now pitching for Hartford, number 12,
You're out. Safe.
Terry
That's ball 4.
Wright.
Out.
And Gelman, thanks for tuning
Leading
in.
off for
Nobody
Hartford,
out here in
the third
inning number 8.
baseman, Pedro.
Well, it's a one-run
Polanco.
ball game. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, Pedro Polanco. Here's a laser out to left. One away. Disappointing outcome. You hit the ball that hard, you kind of expect to get a knock. And especially representing the tying run, that would have been huge. Tough break on that lineup. Hard hit left field for a base knock. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Seeing the ball
batter,
very
number
well
6,
in this game. Shot to
shortstop,
tie this one up.
Romo.
And maybe
Lopez.
extend the ball game here. And now at the plate, Ramon Lopez. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away. One away. Runners at the corners here. Next is the switch hitting first baseman, Chet Severs. Runner on the go. This one in for a strike. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. Now the 1-2 pitch. And
Ball, that's
that's
outside.
outside. That one out to right. He's in to score on the sac fly. And it's a tie game here in the
The
8th.
batter, the right fielder, Ian.
So 2 down now, and here at the
Robert.
plate, Ian Robert. One and one. Here's the pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. 2 down, and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. Grounder up the middle, collects. On the run, throw to first. And they get the out. Nicely done.
Now pitching for Hartford.
They hand the
Number
ball over to a new
33,
arm, DeAndre Jimenez.
Jimenez.
That one almost got the batter. That'll back him up a bit. Bash down the right side, but foul. In the dirt. It's a leadoff
ball
walk,
four.
and
Take your
that's the go-ahead run.
Now batting.
Cooper
catcher,
Johnson digs in
Cooper
now.
Johnson.
1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off down the right side. Up and in.
That's a ball.
Line drive to right. And there's one away. Next is the designated hitter, Paul Dye. 1-1 pitch now. In the dirt, but kept it close. And the runner stays put. 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. And that's 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer,
Number 32.
Eduardo Salazar. He can
Eduardo.
really bring the heat. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, Russell Mitchell. He hits a fly to center. Murr under it. And there's 1 down. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence.
Nope.
They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. I feel like he was itching to swing at that one. He might be feeling a bit disappointed at not being challenged. And it's all filled up now. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone. So 2 out. Javier Ortega now at the plate. And a base hit. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not much to nitpick about that swing. 106 miles per hour on the exit. There goes the runner. Ball. side. Throw there,
he's
safe.
safe.
And now with the go-ahead run in scoring position, they've got a shot to move ahead late in the ballgame. Fights it off, we'll see another. Runner at second with 2 down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Throw over to the back, out. Got the runner, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 9th inning, and a chance for the home team to get a walk-off in this tie game. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. Now the left fielder, Ivan Johnson. 4-4 here in the 9th. Puts it in the air to center. 2 away now. Good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. 2 outs, runner on first base. Lee Chu, the next to hit. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. That ends the inning. We're in extras here. Clayton Sweeney getting ready to hit. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Runner takes off for third. This one is low. Road bounces and he's safe. That one misses. Chopper back up the middle. And there's a hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. And they lead it in the 10th. And now, Pedro Polanco. Quick move to first. Back safely. Two 1 pitch coming. Runner on the move. Pitch is in for a strike. Safe at second. He easily steals the bat. And we're all even up. And there's a ball. And that's a walk.
That's ball 4.
The batter, number 8.
Nobody out, first and second here. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Rob Valentine. Salazar checks the runner,
No, he's in
dives
there,
back
safe.
in safely. And the pitch. And the count 1-2. Struck out swinging. No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish. 1 out and 2 on. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ramon Lopez. In the air, right field. And makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Moves up a base, so 2 away with runners at the corners. TJ Brock into the game.
Number 36.
And now the first baseman,
TJ
Chet Severs.
Brock.
Here's the pitch. Runner is on the go. Into center. And a base hit knocks in a run. Dives, but it's off the glove. In to score from first. And they take a 3-run lead. Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Little flare behind second base, and that's where hitters will just start saying prayers to whatever deity they can think. Line drive for a base hit, coming around third. The tag,
Got him right
out.
there.
They limit the damage here.
Now pitching for Hartford.
Stepping to
Number
the plate for
22,
New Hampshire,
Andy
Clay Fleming.
Cottrell.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Ground ball, right side. That's a hit. And here comes the runner. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and the run scores. And they cut the lead to 2.
Ball.
So up next, Maximo Acosta. Tying run waits at the plate. Swings and misses, and it's 2-2. Dances
Ball
out of
three.
the way. Got the swinging strikeout, and there's one away. Coming up now to the dish for New Hampshire, DeAndre Smith. This one is in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes, and he's challenging that called strike. And that one was indeed a strike. They've only got 1 challenge remaining. Got the K. They are down
Now
to their
batting,
final out.
catcher, Cooper.
He thought that was a ball, and he'll challenge.
Okay.
And that one did miss. The strike is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. That ABS review is sponsored by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical, innovating vision care since 1887 in Jericho, New York. Try their new daily contact lenses that fully dissolve after 24 hours with a 99% success rate. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And that puts the tying run on base. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down
Ball,
the middle,
that's
a
inside.
hitter's dream. Pitcher's nightmare. This next at bat bounced up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third. Crosses the plate. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1. And here is Alex Bregman. The Fisher Cats down to their last strike. That one way outside. Fights the 2-strike pitch off to the right. Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. And there's a ball. Still a full count after the foul ball. Gets a piece, stays alive. And the tying run at second. Foul will see another payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there, able to take the walk. That's an excellent. Bat saw a lot of pitches and earned the walk. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. The Yard Goats strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win. Final score in this game, 7-6.
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. Out. 3. Out. Out. You're out. 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 3. You're out. That's ball 4. Safe. Ball 4, take your base. 3. Ball 4, take your base. Out.
Now pitching, Benji
Out.
Reese.
You're out. 3. That's ball 4. 3. Out. Out. Take. Out. 3. You're out. 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 Out.
Now pitching,
3.
Tomlinson.
Out. Out. Ball 4, take your base. 3. You're out.
Now pitching, Aaron Palacios.
3. Out.
Now pitching for San Francisco, number 86.
Ball 4, take your
Will
base.
Gagnon.
Out.
John Shambi with Chris Singleton. Welcome in. We're in the 6th inning already. 2 men out. The 1-1. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 8-7.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the
For
New
San
arm for the
Francisco,
Giants.
Number
3.
now pitching, Andre Crespo. Now pitching, Kurt Wiseman.
Ball 4, take your base. Save. Out.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our
For the
game
Rebels,
summary.
The shortstop, Benito Mesa.
The 2-1. And that one ripped to left. 1 away. And now Kirk Hooper. Here's a 2-1. And there's a ball.
Down.
It's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Whoa, that's
Crazy.
That one misses. 3-1 now. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Back to the top of the order. Jonah Patton will hit next. Ball to strike. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here comes the manager out of the... So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Devin Cairo, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Compton getting loose as well. Just misses without one.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we are starting over.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the base.
Next to hit, Junior Pena. A sliding stop at short. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. But they scored.
Now pitching. Charlton
Pitching change here,
Hills.
Charlton Hills.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
The 1-2. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. Important first down
Up
to
next
begin
is
the
Giants.
8th.
The right fielder, Angel
And now the
Trejo.
right fielder, Angel Trejo. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, that 2-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Gene Martin. 1-1 now.
Ball 2.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Up the middle. What a stop. Throws from the seat of his pants, but it's not in time. Base hit.
The effort from
Now,
both players
batting for
involved
the
in this play
Rebels,
just really
the
stands
center
out to me. I mean, you
fielder,
got the diving
number 7,
stop at short, which was
Jorge
outstanding. And
Valdez.
how can you not love the hustle fly?
Runner on the go. Bunt attempt misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Up the middle, Camacho. The throw to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third. Now it's the right fielder, John Best.
Timeout.
Time is called. Here in a big spot, maybe just reminding himself to breathe. The 1-1. On the ground. Fires to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job.
For the
So they
Giants,
turn things over to the
number
righty,
13,
Wesley Compton.
Wesley Compton.
Just
Ball 2.
missed. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And fouled off. Two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strike. We go to the 9th. Stepping in, Tom Kepler. Just missed. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Out to short. Dives, but it's off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here comes the skipper.
Reggie Delman.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Now the third baseman. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Misses, and it's 3-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that is a big first out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Catcher challenges, and this could be a big momentum swing. Wow, that one just clipped the zone. The call is overturned. Huge call there. So they still have both challenges.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Towards first. He steps on the bag. They miss a big chance to take the lead. Bottom half of the 9th, and we've got a tie ball game. Home side looking to walk it off. Digging in, Kirk Hooper. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
Oh, this has been a really nice game. Played for him. He looks locked in. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now a quick throw to first.
He
dives back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the winning run is now in scoring position.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pickoff,
got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. At the plate, Jonah Patton. The 3-1. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Winning run stands at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
No, he's in.
Keeping an eye on him. The 2-1. Chopped out towards short. Williams tosses to first. The winning run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. Manager out of the dugout.
For San Francisco,
Ruben Rivera
17,
taking over on the mound.
Rivera.
Rivera Trying to send this extra innings.
Ball.
Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. Base hit. That'll do it. Across is the winning run, and they walk it off.
Well, you come into the 9th inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extras, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
13-12 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.